Olá pessoal, aqui é o Tiago. Pessoal, bora lá então continuar aqui em Forza Horizon 5. Vamos a isto. Deixa-me só ver aqui uma coisinha. Aventuras do Horizon. Sim, ainda não temos pontos suficientes para desbloquear esta aqui, ok. Então vamos ter de fazer aqui algumas missões, não é? Obviamente para ganharmos pontos para desbloquear ali. Temos ali México 1 e 2. Publicado no México, poderoso 1. Intemporal. Golf GTI. Tá. Vamos então.
I'm a fair man. I'll
Esta.
let you choose. Which Golf do you want to drive for our little race?
I'll take the Golf GTI.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Ok, eu vou mudar aqui de automóvel. Vamos ter aqui o nosso Senazinho. Temos aqui alguns carros para testar, mas para já vou levar o Senna. Onde é que ele está? Está aqui. Pessoal, deixa o likezinho, tá? Que ajuda imenso a que o YouTube recomende o nosso canal a mais pessoas.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Esta estrada não é indicada para ele.
Turn right.
Ah, aqui sim.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Trava muito. Trava tanto. Vai.
I hope you know some shortcuts. See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long.
Mas com isto é complicado, não é?
Aha, I see what you're doing, but you still can't win.
Já estou a vencer, maluco. merecia. O homem é muito ruim, sinceramente. O homem é muito ruim.
I am actually surprised the first generation still holds up. I'm sure you didn't cheat.
É que és ruim mesmo.
I have a story to tell you, my friend. About the old wolf in the swamp.
Are we going to a zoo?
A swamp? I'll pick you up.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Perdi o controle.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Ei, a sério? Ah, aqui não anda nada, mano. Aqui esquece. Olha o XP. Este carro morria. A passar aquele riacho morria. A sério. Muita tecnologia.
Turn left. You have arrived early, but the next Horizon arcade event will begin shortly. Enjoy. You have arrived early.
Eita, maluco, ainda bem. Pô, sério. Andar com aquele carro ali, esquece. Sai da frente.
400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Hey, Baron. Festival setup is looking pretty good, right? I don't know, I think we have a few more adventures in us. And you want to put a bow on your Hall of Fame run, right?
Ó, GPS então, mano.
Destination.
GPS, não avisas, meu, quando é para rodar. Para virar, para rodar. Ah, que treta, mano. Xiii, que treta. Poderoso MK. Já está, não é? Tá, aparentemente já está ali. Este era alternativo, ou escolhemos este ou este. Ah. Acho que aqui já não vamos ganhar mais nada. Não, eu acho que não. Bora lá.
That's the old wolf. No, no, that's an old truck. The wolf is waiting for us at the swamp. Haley asked us to clear some debris.
Ó fora.
Just the car. But we need to get there first.
Of course!
Isto é...
Who do you think I am?
The driver who destroyed a record-breaking amount of fences.
Esta é Ford que Bedford, uma coisa assim, qualquer coisa do género. Não anda nada. Temos de evitar sofrer danos. Pouco difícil.
We can do that.
Não conseguiste. Ai, tentar outra vez. Não podemos ter danos.
He asked us to clear some debris. And I've got just the car. But we need to get there first.
Of course! Who do you think I am?
The driver who destroyed a record-breaking amount of fences.
That's fair.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Careful there!
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
See? Got it here in one piece.
And gave me a few heart attacks.
Ah, vai.
And now, let me introduce you to the Ford Lobo. This car is more your style.
Now that's a hecking good wolf.
We call it Lobo here. Marketing in this country is outstanding. Let's get to work. See all that Russian stuff? Clear it out. What? No! It's not just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. It is just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. In the 90s, Ford decided that they needed to rebrand the F-150 for the Mexican market. and the name Lobo just has a real ring to it. They started using the badge in 1997, and the rest is history. The Ford Lobo quickly became one of the most popular vehicles in the country. Lobo is still used for the modern Rangers like the one based on the F-150 Raptor you're driving. But we don't just call it Lobo. No. We call it Lobo Raptor.
So it's the same car?
Now, there are loads of differences, like a dog and a wolf. The Lobo only comes in XLT and with higher trim levels. The base version is still sold in Mexico as the F-150. The Lobo is the elite F-150.
Desculpem, amigos, só colocar aqui pausinha. Ronaldo, comecei a jogar há uma semana. Como zerar esse game? É tipo comprar todos os carros. Eu acho que para zerar é mesmo é fazermos aqui a aventura do Horizon, todos os eventos. Acho que é isso que temos de fazer para zerar o jogo. Não deu para os 85.
Job's done, and the scratches will buff right out. Thanks for the help. Now I just need to get my abuelo's old F-100 back to the garage. I've got 1,400 horses and I need you to help with them.
I think I know what this is. I'll be right over.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Segue aqui. Muchos caballos. Os cavalos.
Hey there! So, look at this. 1,400 horses of electric Ford Mustang. Get in! Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice curves up ahead.
Mas vai levantar voo.
This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach 1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach E was built right here in Mexico at Cuautitlán Assembly. Whoa! How do you make it go around corners like that? I'm really asking. Calm down. I know you like to go fast, but I had a big breakfast. Cuautitlán Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars
carro para o drift é
sitting in an actual
espetacular.
machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one?
Fazer drift, maluco.
Faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit. And I've flown airplanes in a storm. It's wild tech. You can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce at 160 miles per hour thanks to the Aero 2.
So what you're saying is, not bad for something that weighs more than that F-150 of yours.
Yes. Hey, I have to keep this back. Be careful with it. Hey, this isn't your Mach E. Be careful with it. I have to keep... And there we go. Sunrise
Esse é um
over the
avião.
sea. Beautiful. But we're not done. There's one more thing to look at. I'll let you know as soon as I have, found it. Okay, this one will be epic. I found the Porsche Carrera. You know what that means?
Racing? And what do you mean, found?
In a barn, of course. And of course it's racing. Come meet me at Guanajuato.
Turn right.
Hola, mi amigo. I've spoken to the local Ferrari club and they said there might be un clásico in a bar nearby. I said I had a specialist who could take a look.
Respondido.
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Faz mais fundo do que anda. Vai lá, vai.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. At the roundabout, take the second exit. You have arrived at your destination.
Carrera Panamericana. Bora lá.
This beauty got her name from the Carrera Panamericana. The races don't run anymore, but who can blame us if we take it out one more time? Right? Let's see what this car can do. There's Jamin! Guess he wanted one last race.
Let's do this!
Ai, tem que controlá-lo. Vai lá, vai controlar este carro.
The original Panamericana ran from 1950 to 1954, originally celebrating the opening of the Mexican section of the longest road in the world, the Panamericana Highway. The first race had 132 competitors, and everyone turned up. Amateurs to F1 drivers, men, women, professionals, anyone who had a car.
Do you know anyone who participated?
Aleja thinks Papa Fernando did, but she thinks Papa Fernando did everything. I know we used to go to the races with my grandfather. Ah, qué buenos recuerdos. There was no speed limit before 2012, and you'd see cars doing 180 miles per hour. Not that I'd know anything about that. 2,178 miles of the Pan American Highway run through Mexico. The race itself had 9 stages and lasted 5 days. But the sheer distance wasn't the only challenge. Constant changes in the elevation from sea level to 3 kilometers up. The most challenging road race in the world. The winner of the very first Carrera Panamericana was Herschel McGriff, who drove an Oldsmobile 88 at an average speed of 88 miles per hour. The Porsche Carrera got its name thanks to Hans Hermann, who won the small sports cars category in 1954. He drove the Porsche 550 Spider and came third overall. He was sick before the race, and his tires came off at the start. He really pulled through against the odds. Porsche had 6 cars competing in 1954, and all of them made it through the end. A lot of others didn't, let me tell you.
Enjoying yourself, are you? Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were.
1954 was the last year the original Carrera Panamericana took place. But it gave us the most famous Porsche model, the Carrera you're driving right now. The Carrera RS 2.7 was the first production street racing 911. It was built on the 911S 2.4, the fastest Porsche you could buy at the time, and a popular choice in the later Carrera Panamericana races. The race was revived in 1988 and ran to 2016, staying true to the original races with high-speed road stages. The routes for the race were carefully selected every year by planning committee and local government to ensure they were race-worthy and that they can be closed up for 2 hours. You could almost say they've been preparing for the festival for a very long time.
Controlar esta coisa é complicado.
This is Jamin's exit. It's been fun, my friend. Take care.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do out there. Have fun now, yeah?
Great race. Almost like we did a little Panamericana with a friend. Anyways, hope you had fun with this little stroll through cars hechos en Mexico.
It was great! And let me know if you, find any other cars like that.
Okay. Novo capítulo. Boa, desbloqueámos um novo capítulo.
Hey, Baron. You know what time it is. Where to next?
O Juggernaut.
One juggernaut coming right up. I'll tell Jay to make it a good one.
Yes, you did it! Horizon Rush is complete! Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with several drift zones.
Dimir Louvor. Isto dá? Este? Não. Este dá? Eita, então não me veio, ó cara do otário.
I am gonna set the ultimate trailblazer route. Actually, I'm gonna stick down 2 gates and you're gonna set the ultimate route. It'll be wicked.
Ah. Bom, para o pessoal que vai ver mais tarde, fica aqui então aqui mais um episódiozinho. Espero que tenham gostado, amigos. Deixem o likezinho, fiquem bem. E até à próxima.